Good afternoon, everybody. How are y'all doing today? My name is Conductor Ace, and I'll be your engineer and narrator for today. Our main narrator is unfortunately sick for today. I have been part of this railroad for 20 years, so I know my way around, so I'll be giving y'all the good information for today. So, as of right now, y'all are on the Santa Fe Scenic Railway. We are coming out of Dragopolis Terminus. The terminus was built in 1945, and it's basically been a part of the main connection to the railway for Dragopolis ever since then. So right now we are going down one of the main lines, heading north out of the terminus. We're going through downtown Dragopolis. Our main speed is going to be roughly 25 miles an hour throughout the entire trip. There will be some times where we go more, and sometimes where we're going to go less than 25. Our average speed is going to be 25 miles an hour. So we're coming up to our first grade level crossing. Say hello to the people waving by the factory. Over to our right is our remanufacturing company, Dragopolis Reman. They basically do, you know, engines and stuff like that. I don't know much about that, but I've heard things about them. They're good. To the left is City Hall, built in 1936, and we're coming up to another grade crossing. Wave to the people as we're going by through this station. Oh boy, we're going at 30 miles an hour through this station. How awesome is that? Hello, people. Hello, people on the bridge. Oh wait, there's nobody up there. Dang it, I'm lonely. Alright, so we're going to be coming up to a quick stop pretty quick. We have a red signal in roughly 0.2 of a mile, so we're going to slow down and wait for the clearance. Now this clearance is going to vary depending on what's ahead on the line. Sometimes it takes 30 seconds, sometimes it takes 5 minutes. So y'all are going to be patient before we mosey on down the main line. So we're approaching the Harrison switch for the terminal, which is where we connect onto the main line. Alright, so we've come to a complete stop. Let's wait, see how long it's gonna be. Alrighty, 30 seconds later, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's get out of here. So, like I said, we're coming up onto the Harrison terminal switch now, which leads to the Dragopolis terminus. The difference between terminal and terminus means that the terminus is just the end of the line at the station, and then the terminal, it just goes straight through the station. Fun fact for today, fun fact number 1, there you go. I may have more, who knows. Coming up onto the main line now, going about 25 miles an hour. Woo-wee, isn't that fast? We're flying down the line now. Yeehaw! Now we're coming up to another station, and we're coming up to Grand Cherokee Street. Grand Cherokee Street was one of the original streets that led into Dragopolis, and now it's just a side road. Thank you, interstates, for ruining history. Yay! Alright, there's Grand Cherokee Street. And now we're coming up onto the official main line. This main line goes straight to the terminus, and the other one over to our left, as you see as we're going around the rock ledge, is the main line that goes to the rail yard, which we'll be going to, but we're gonna take a different route to get there. Don't worry, we'll be back. We have a locomotive in the back, so we'll all be fine. Everything will be just fine. So now we're heading about 40 miles an hour into the Santa Fe Valley. The Santa Fe Valley was just a normal mountainside, and then due to a lot of rain and erosion, it just came out like a valley. And up ahead, there's a bridge that we're going to cross. We're crossing the Cherokee River. The Cherokee River was originally the main water source for the city, and it still is today. So as we go across the bridge, take a quick glance, and yeah, I'm not sure how fast you're gonna see because we're going 40 miles an hour, and it's probably over. Yay! All right. So coming up to the left is a dry riverbed, or or dry lake bed, I should say, because there's like literally nothing there. It's all just rock and stone and stuff. This is the shoot, what's its name? Something that begins with a K. The Kool-Aid Lake, I guess. I don't know. I'm just gonna make up a name for this. So the Kool-Aid Lake is a dry lake bed that overflows whenever there's rainwater, so that the river, the Cherokee River, doesn't overflow with rainwater. I mean, it's there for emergencies, and whenever it's there, extra water source, more water, you name it. Yee. All right, so now go ahead and get another quick glance of the Kool-Aid Lake, dry river bed lake, the dry lake bed, whatever it's called. I can't speak right now. So yeah, this is just another view of the dry lake bed. There we go. I finally said it. So coming up onto our right is the world famous Blue Sky Mine. The Blue Sky Mine was part of the original factor that what made Dragopolis its city for today. The mine is still is the way that we get main power source. I cannot talk right now. I'm so sorry, folks. Good times, good times. So yeah, over to the right is the coal distributor thingy, where the coal drops down from the overhead thingies into the hoppers, and then it just gets transferred over to the coal mine. No, not the mine. The coal factory, the power plant. I can't think of words. I'm so sorry, folks. So it goes to the coal mine. No, the power plant, where we get the power. Yay. And over to our right, there is a train that pulled over for us. That was the train that was holding us up earlier, back at the red signal. So he's letting us go by because he's got some other things to do at Blue Sky. So hello, nice to see you. Probably out in the station. That's okay. All right. So coming up to the right side of us is Route 66. You all know about the famous US Route 66, where it was famous at one time and now it's no longer a thing. Follow Interstate 44 all the way and then get off where 66 goes. If you're from Missouri. Yay! So coming up, we're gonna go over a small bridge that's like basically nothing. This is a dry riverbed to the Kool-Aid Lake. All the dry riverbed stuff in this area, it all connects to the lake in case the lake overflows. This overflows with water just so that it can absorb more. So just get a nice glance at it. It's gonna be going by pretty quick. All right, so we're now in a 35-mile-an-hour zone, and we're gonna get going here pretty quick. Alrighty, so now we are coming up to the junction to the coal power plant. Thank you, I finally said that. This is me coming up on our left because we're going to the right. Unfortunately, we won't be going that way today, but if you do want to see the power plant up closer, you can get on the normal train routes that we're also doing. We're not doing it this time of year because it's Christmas, because we're doing this special run. But during our normal days, please come back, get on, and see the power plant in a closer perspective. Alright, so now we're coming up to the Dragopolis Tunnel. This tunnel was not here until 1983. Ever since then, all trains had to take the long way from the power plant to the yard, to the rail yard. Now this just loops back to make life a whole lot easier. Thank you, engineers who built all that. We salute you for your hard work in building the beautiful structure known as a tunnel. Alright, so now we're coming up to a 15 mile an hour zone. The only reason why it's 15 miles an hour is because of this really, really tight curve, and we just need to be careful. Because y'all's safety is more important than the locomotive in general. Even though the locomotive is more expensive, y'all's safety is way more important. Alrighty, so as we're coming our way around the curve, I cannot speak. Dang it! We're coming up across Division Street. Division Street was also another main road, and now it sort of is still a main road. Just not a lot of people take it. It's just a quick access to the rail yard. So now we're coming across Division Street. And then after we cross the tracks, look out to your left and you will see a rail yard. And it looks like just down the line a little bit, there's a locomotive who is about to move the coal train. It looks like it's about to move it to different lines, just like get the main line clear whenever there's another train coming through. Better be safe than sorry. It looks like that he's about to go, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm like what he's gonna do. So yeah, to the left is the Dragoville. Wait, no, not Dragoville. Dragopolis. Jeez, I am so sorry, folks. I cannot remember our own town name. I'm so sorry. Our Dragopolis rail yard was built in 1953, and ever since then, it's basically been a part of our Dragopolis history in the railroad section. It's really helped us get our water, our fuel supply, basically everything that you use to drive cars, power your house, you know, things like that. History, yay! Fun times. Fun times. Alrighty, so now we are coming up to a junction that will take us back to the rail line that we were just on, but we're not gonna go in that direction. We're gonna head on up to visit Santa. Yay, Santa! Woohoo! I hope y'all are cheering back there because I can't hear y'all, so please be cheering for me. I'm trying my best. Yeah. So we're going across the Harrison Junction, and now we're on the rail line that goes all the way up to the top of the mountain, where we'll go to the North Pole, and Santa will come aboard, and y'all can ask him what you want for Christmas. The good times. Yes. Alrighty. So now we're on the... Shoot, what is this hill called? This hill is a very steep hill. I'm just gonna call it Steep Hill, is that alright? Okay, yeah. So we're on Steep Hill. So Steep Hill is a very steep hill that is basically really hard for any locomotives to actually get up here. So it actually requires two in order to actually get up the hill at a good speed. If you're just going up here by yourself with no train cars, then you'll be fine. But need two if you're carrying any load like this one, because with these train cars, it takes forever to get up the hill going at 25 miles an hour. So yeah, two locomotives. That's how we roll. Literally. That's how we roll. So now we're coming back up to the Cherokee River. We're coming up on the higher part. So we are crossing a wooden trestle. If you look down to your left, we were just down there a couple minutes ago. You will see the rail line that we just went and the view. The view is nice. It is really, really nice. Alrighty, so now, y'all don't really care about this, but we're coming up to our final sighting before we get to the top of the mountain. The top of the mountain, past the next signal, it's like at least 1.7 miles to the end of the line. So it's going to be a little bit before we should get to the top, but it'll be fine. It will be fine. We're passing a little lumber mill to the right. The lumber mill was there ever since 1995. It was just another way for the town to get wood at a closer rate than actually taking it by rail. So yeah, that's how we got lumber since 1995. And it's cheaper. It's cheaper too than using the railroad because you have to pay for people and the fuel and yeah. Y'all know the stuff. Alrighty, so now we're coming up to the Joshua Tunnel. The Joshua Tunnel is roughly 0.3 miles or 0.3 of a mile. So we're just gonna go in a circle or a semicircle more or less into the tunnel going at 25 miles an hour. It's roughly 0.3 miles, like I said. So it may feel like forever since we're in this tunnel going to the right 25 miles an hour, but it's really not that bad. You get used to it after a while. So, y'all want to hear some jokes? Here's an anti joke. What do you call a dead person? History. What do you call a dead planet? World history. What do you call a country? A dead country. I don't know. Something that has to do with history with the country, like German history or American history. Yay. Here's a really bad one. What do you call a seagull over the bay? A bagel! Wow! Let's see, what else? What did the ocean say to the other ocean? Nothing, it just waved. You see what I did there? Are you sure about that? That was like 3 jokes in one. Alright, here's a conspiracy theory for y'all. If birds can fly, then how comes flies can't bird? Think about that for a second. If birds can fly, why can't flies bird? Oof. So now we are almost there to our final destination, going up the mountain anyway, where we have a special guest, which I've already said if y'all were paying attention. Yeet. So, if you look up to the right, you'll see this incredible view of our beautiful mountain ranges. It's a real nice view, and y'all will get another chance to look at the view going on our way down, which will be in just a couple minutes. So yeah, y'all will be fine. Y'all will see it again. Y'all will see it again. Look at that view. Beautiful, isn't it? Makes you want to cry, doesn't it? Come on, you know you want to cry. Nothing can beat that. Once it was a sunset. If you had a sunset to that, that would be really, really good. Alright, so we are almost there. We are roughly 0.2 of a mile from our next signal, which is the entrance into this rail yard up here. So, welcome to the North Pole. Yay! Y'all will be excited to see who comes aboard the train. It's got something to do with the North Pole. And as we're crossing this bridge over the White River into the Cherokee River, fun fact number 2, there you go. Now we're officially in the North Pole. Yay! I know we're liking Christmas lights. We're on a tight budget, but we tried, okay? It's a thought that counts. We tried, but it's a thought that counts, okay? Good. Good. Alrighty, say hello to Santa, everyone, as we're coming to a complete stop. We're almost there. Wait for it. Wait. Let's go up just a little bit more. Wait for it. And there we go. Welcome Santa aboard, everybody. So once again, guys, my name is Conductor Ace, and I hope you enjoy our ride and enjoy the ride down, and I'll see you back down at the terminus.
Dream Believe in what your heart is saying. Hear the melody that's playing. There's no time to waste. There's so much to celebrate. Believe in what you feel inside and give your dreams the wings to fly. You have everything you need if you just believe.
reminded us, my name is Conductor Ace, and we hope you all will have a very Merry Christmas.